This video looks at changing one quantity and seeing how that will affect other quantities. So we're looking at formulas and seeing how the change in one variable will affect another, and this may be part of a section on variation. In our first example, we'll take a look at the equation for the area of a circle. And we'll ask this question, which is, suppose that the radius is tripled, and the question is, how will the area be affected? So we're going to start by replacing this radius with 3r, since we are tripling the radius. Next, we want to manipulate the right side to get a factor that matches our original. In other words, we're trying to get pi r squared on the right side. So to start with, we're simply going to apply that power of 2. We have to square the 3 and square the r to get 9r squared, and using the commutative property and the associative property, we can bring that 9 out front. And now we see that the area is 9 times, there it is, 9 times larger than the original. In other words, if the radius is tripled, then the area will be 9 times as large. That's what we found out. We tripled the radius and found out our new area was 9 times the original. Here's our second example. This is sort of a random formula. We're going to say, suppose W is going to double and K and P remain constant. How is that going to affect V? Well, since W is going to double, I'm going to replace the W with 2W. There it is. And now we want to manipulate to get a factor that will match the original right side. In other words, there's the original right side. We want to get Kp over W cubed on the right side. So I'm going to start by applying this power of 3. I have to take 2 cubed. I also have to apply that to the W. So 2 cubed is 8. W cubed is W cubed. I'm still trying to get Kp over W cubed, so I'm just going to take that 8 in front as a 1/8. I can see the new V is 1/8 as large as the original V. So again, here's what we did. We replaced W with 2W, and we manipulated it until we could see that if W is doubled, then V is 1/8 as large. In other words, 1/8 as large as the original. In my third example, I say, suppose P doubles. So I want to replace P with 2P since it's doubling. There it is. I've replaced 2 with 2P. And now I want to manipulate the right-hand side to go back and get the original. In other words, I'm trying to get my Kp over W cubed on the right side. Well, I look at this, and really all I need to do is pull out the 2, and I can see that my new V is twice of what the original was. And here's my answer. And that's the end of this video.